Very good morning students and very happy new year. After new year this is the first class for us. Okay, we was thinking about Tava Matsya Sangh, and before that you got the details about your PA2 exams, so you can start your preparation. Which lessons that details you will get as soon as early as possible. So, when you are getting the lessons, please read the lessons carefully and try to understand lesson. If you are having any doubt, please ask. Okay, we are moving to the lesson. We was thinking about Tava Matsya Sangh and where it is and why it is like that, things we already discussed. Okay, let us see. It is Tava Matsya Sangh, a federation of the fisher workers cooperative, an organization fighting for the right of the displaced forest dwellers of the Satpura forest in Madhya Pradesh. Where it is in Madhya Pradesh, and it is that organization, it is working for the fishing community people. And why are they displaced from the forest in the name of dam? Okay, let us move to next one. Originating the Mahadev Hills in Chindwara district, the Tava flows through Bital before joining the Narmada in Hasangabad. The Tava dam began to build 1958 and was completed in 1978. 20 years taken to complete the dam construction. It submerged large areas of the forest and agricultural land. When we are making the dam, that is the problem. We are making for a good with a good intention, but others, many people and many animals, many plants, they are going to suffer because of the submerging. That area will go under the water. Then the forest dwellers were left with nothing. Some of the displaced people settled around the reservoir, and apart from their meager farms, found a livelihood in fishing, and they earned very little. And in the village people or the forest dwellers, those who was living in that area, they want to move away from that their own land, and some of the people, they started to live, find out some area to live in near to this dam itself, and they having the small land to cultivate. At the same time, they started to get some income from fishing from the dam. Okay, let us read the box what it is given. The dam. A dam is built across a river at site where one can collect a lots of water. This forms of reservoir, and as the water collects, it submerges vast area of land. This is because the wall of the dam across the river is high and the water spread over a large area. This is a photo of the submergence caused in Tehri Dam in Uttarakhand. The old Tehri town and 100 villages, some totally and some partially, were submerged by this dam. Nearby 1 lakh people were displaced. So it is given the picture from Jharkhand, that is Tehri Dam, that you want to study in 10th standard again. So when we made that dam, 100 villages plus all the Tehri town also become under submerged in the water. It become under the water. So what happened? Near about 1 lakh people, they got the compulsion to move away from their area or their displaced. 1994, the government gave the right for fishing in Tava reservoir to private contractors. These contractors drove the local people away and got cheap labor from outside. So what happened? In 1978, the dam construction over, and slowly the water is filled in that area, and some of the people, they was collecting fish from the reservoir, and they was earning little bit money to for their livelihood. So the government, what they decided, already reservoir constructed and 20 years over after construction. So now enough and more fish will be there in the dam. So it is given, the fishing activity given to the private contractors, and what they done, they never allowed the local people to fish from the reservoir. Instead of that, they brought some people from outside, means outside villages or a little bit away areas, in a cheap labor to work for them. The contractors began to threaten the villagers who did not want to leave by bringing in handlooms. The people, those who was fishing again without the permission of these contractors, what they done, they used to threaten them. The villagers stood united and decided that it was time to set up an organization and do something to protect their rights. So the village people, what they done, they never went away. Instead of that, they stood unite or with unity, means we studied again, unity is strength. So they united together and they made an organization, and that's why they tried to protect their rights to live in that area. The newly formed Tava Matsya Sangh, what is the name of that organization? What they found? Tava Matsya Sangh, short form TMS, organized rallies and Chakka Jam, means roadblocks, demanding their rights to continue fishing for their livelihood. What they are doing in Delhi, they are also protesting, they are blocking the roads. For what? To get their rights, to overthrow that bill what the government made in last monsoon season parliament. That time they made some bills that the farmers are saying that is not good for them, so it is take it away, it is make abolished like that. So for purpose they are gathered more than 1 month over, they are making the strikes and 7 discussions over. Yesterday evening was yesterday afternoon was the 7th meeting, and that meeting result not at reached. When it is coming, that time we will discuss that one. So that up to 6th meeting with the parliament members and the MPs and other things, it will become failure like that. Here in Tava Matsya Sangh also, they was blocking the roads, they was trying to protect their livelihood. In response to their protests, the government created a committee to assess the issue. Whenever there is issue or the protest from the people or demand from the people, government what they will do, they will allot a commission or committee to study about it. Like that, government again made a committee to assess the issue. The committee recommended that fishing rights to be granted to the villagers for the livelihood. So the committee done justice to the people. So they said to the villagers, they given the report like that the fishing activity, that right should give to the village people. In 1996, the Madhya Pradesh government decided to give the people's displacement by Tava Dam the fishing right for their reservoir. So those people displaced from Tava reservoir, that area, they can come and fishing like that. Who said? Madhya Pradesh government. A 5-year lease agreement was signed 2 months later. On January 2, 1997, people from 33 villages of Tava started the new year with the first catch. So because of this protest, Tava Matsya Sangh and their organization, they stood together. That's why 33 village people, they got permission to collect fish from Tava reservoir. Then they started to collect fish or catch fish in 1997 January 2. Okay. Then, okay, we will continue in next video.